And here we have him, Root Petraeus, spawning in the top right position as the yellow Zerg player. His opponent going to be Complain again. The green Terran player in the bottom left. I wonder, Complain tried to do a very similar style 2 times in a row, where he opened with pretty much Blue Flame Hellions, or double Factory Hellions, and then tried to switch back into Bio. And, you know, I have nothing against this. It's pretty old school, and I love old school builds, but I kind of get the feeling that you have to do damage almost with an opening like this against a standard Zerg build order, because if you don't, then every single time you try to attempt this, your mid-game is going to be pretty weak, just because of you falling behind on upgrades, you having fewer Marines when something like quick Mutalisks do come. I mean, you'll have Thors out quicker, yeah, that's true, and you'll have the advantage of having tanks, but all of that relies on positional play. And I take the upgrade advantage every single time in favor of just having those tanks. If you can't do damage with such an opener, then I don't know, I feel like the mid-game is going to be pretty weak. So again, hatch, pool. This is actually pool gas hatch. Wow, it is. Petraeus going for a very fast link speed. And Complain once more, opening with a barracks command center FE, no gas. And this is going to put Petraeus into the advantageous position by default, just because he's taken that gas and Complain did not. He'll have link speed. Very quickly. Complain's Hellion numbers will not be a threat at any point in time to Petraeus. Pretty much, especially if you're building a third CC before taking a gas. This is a very greedy opener here from Complain. Very greedy. Only now he's taking the double gases. Wow. I mean, this is definitely punishable. If Petraeus sniffs this out and goes for something like a banding bust or roach banding all-in, I don't know how Petraeus will be able to hold this. I mean, well, not Petraeus, Complain. I know Petraeus is one of those guys that almost never goes for all-in or all-in-ish play. Apart from his ZVZs, where he tends to go for 8 pools, 9 pools and stuff like that, sometimes. I saw a couple of games of him versus TLO on the ladder where he... But you know, it's hashtag dream pool, so it's a little bit different, but he did open with pretty early pools. So unfortunately, he's not gonna be able to. He'll lose the Overlord as well. Nice catch. Oh, nice catch by Complain. Very nice. So unfortunately, Petraeus will not be able to capitalize on the opportunity. But. And this is going to be straight into Bio. No bullshitting this time around. No Hellions, no nothing. Just straight into Bio play. Oh, excuse me. There's the Hellions. I think. Yeah. But very strong opener. Probably double engineering base as well. We have a... what? Okay, so this is also really smart. First, build a bunker here. And then go ahead and just leapfrog the bunker forward. Oh, this is so freaking smart. I love this. Baneling Nest will go down, or up should we say, will start to grow. And so far things are progressing slowly. And actually those Hellions, have they been cancelled? No. What are those 2 Hellions? And going to be followed up by mine production, interestingly enough. Still no starport, however, so no threat of drops. Starport only just now being built. Double evolution chambers for Petraeus. So yeah, Petraeus is playing a pretty standard build. Just his Baneling Nest was a little bit faster. Maybe he expected a heavy marine push, which you definitely can do with this opener. Complain going to secure the ramps with Widow Mines and the chokes. I really like that. That's I think that's neat. So far he does have map control, but that's going to change, of course. Petraeus getting a very quick 4th base over here. Wow. He did see that command center, of course, so he's going to respond by trying to be always 1 base up on the Terran player, which he should. And Complain is doing a very good job of picking off overlords out on the map. I really like that. Really good Terran players do that all the time. So yeah, Lair just about to finish, slightly later than it normally should have. And Petraeus' Spire is going to be, but you know, it's fine. It's fine because the Terran went for 3 CC before anything else, so he delayed himself just as much Petraeus did by taking by prioritizing drones and the 4th base instead of taking up like crazy. Good overlord placement, allowing Petraeus to respond in time to this drop. Just to wait for the Banelings. There we go. Forces the load up at least, if not getting all of those units. Oh, smart! Very smart here. Unloading the Marauders first as well, instead of the Marines. And Petraeus will have to send additional units to deal with this, taking unnecessary damage. But you know, all in all, just five workers killed. Not too bad. 1 queen, 5 workers. For all of that, APM intensive dropping, I don't know. So here we have the first real push with 1-1 combat shields, Stim, Medivacs, couple of Marauders in here, Hellbats as well. Wow, that's a nice addition. I know Complain loves his Hellbats. He's pushing in. Is Petraeus ready? Looks like he is. He's got a nice flank set up and he's coming in right now. Tries to get a good surround. Good detonation, good connection with the Banelings. Takes out majority of the forces of the Terran player. Routes the army and forces the retreat. I think he'll be able to finish this up with no problems. And now with the Mutalisks entering the field, he'll be able to chase down these Medivacs if he wants to. No, more reinforcements make that not an option. And Complain is really... Wow, is he going to... Oh yeah, that's because he wants to start adding in Thors, okay. So Complain continuously going to be pushing, but it's not like this... I think he definitely has a 4th base in mind as well. At least he should, but look at the macro. 170 to 146. I mean, I told you, this guy's macro is just so good. Here comes Petraeus, goes for another surround on the Marines. Takes those out, but with no Banelings, you cannot continue to engage the Terran forces, so Petraeus is forced to retreat once more. And it looks like, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but it looks like Petraeus may be running out of steam a little bit. Here come the banelings once more. This time around, Complain has been kiting way better than he was before. In the previous games, I think he got mad. And yeah, third base is going to fall. Complain will do it. He will take at least one game off of Petraeus. I should think so. Here we go. Petraeus buying as much time as he can for those banelings to finish. But again, pulling back the Marines, letting the Marauders taking the brunt of the damage. And with the Marines remaining on the field, he will be able to kill off the remaining Mutalisks. GG!